Hello, StartUpSity speaking, and here I am boiling the moi moi, where I separated the palm oil mix of beans, white beans, and you can see the white side where there is no palm oil. It's still boiling, and it needs to take time to sit before it is strong, and you can just eat it from the glass like that without being touched. You can do various kinds, just pure white or pure. Some people like it just white, some people like it with palm oil yellow, and some just want yellow at all. In this case, I made a blend. You can also make effects on lights while in the process. If you paint your cups with permanent marker, it will stick. If you're using nail polish, it will come off, but what comes off from the paint, whatever it is that you created, you simply can use it for another design instead of just discarding it, so you can pick it up now. StartUpSity bOA speaking. Currently I am making banana pudding. I'm going to mash it. Usually kids don't like the soft part, so when they see it they wouldn't eat it. What can be done with this? You can fry it or make sweets out of it. Before you, just because they don't like to see the black dots, you can remove it, and the seeds you can replant it. Just dry it up first. I used this native domestic bananas that they don't rot too quick, so you can have them for a long time. Even if the skin is black, inside is still fresh. I'm keeping tomatoes that I'm using in mix with the moi moi, which turns it into a reddish color, so you can have it without palm oil. I'm still sipping on sugar cane and tea. After you have drunk the tea, you can suck on the sugar cane. Perhaps you would need a straw for this if you're not feeling safe about the glasses. Yeah, planning to cut the glass and put in there various colorants. This is baking colorant that was given. You can make different colors. Kids like it. I had been fermenting and preserving tomatoes that are small with a little bit of ginger and some butter pears, butter fruit, we call it pear here. It's a little sour. I didn't put too much liquid in it, so it's thick. Yeah. StartUpSity bOA speaking. You can actually use oranges to preserve things. I'm going to be using it on the meat for barbecue later. In Africa, flies in the city, they are not poisonous, or they do not bring diseases, simply because we don't have animals here, and they don't really peck on food per se. They are like the light detectors. If flies are roaming around food stuff, they are praying over it. How do you catch? These are the types. There are different kinds of flies. These ones can be easily caught. There are those with red heads. They call them red berets. These ones are shiny. It's easy to investigate them for biology class, so sometimes it's good to have these things as a scientist, biologist, to detect. You can see I washed tomatoes with kerosene here in Nigeria. The kerosene here is mild. It's not flammable. It's for food preservation, which people do not know about. They mix it with oil so that there is no fires in homes, which is why it's so shiny. You can see that it's not affecting the skin at all. What you can do after this is simply put it in hot water and you peel off the skin and use it for salad, so it's not dangerous at all. The kerosene doesn't smell. It's oily, so you can make the switch sounds. That sound effects people are looking for sensitivity of hearing, for pilots, for calming down the switch sounds. Your nails are also part of the switch sound. When you need to train people who are in submarines, you know, you can make visual effects like this. You take it into an editing software and you just cut it off, so it's like you have a rim. For wristwatches, you just find the perfect, situation. For now, it's test and trials. Somebody may consider it a good thing to do. Yeah. And here you can have your glow for making movies or advertising a product in the process. You just cut out that part. You have, this is a sign of have. When you see it in Kung Fu Panda, here have it. Givers. They usually use these three fingers. Yeah? This sign that many people think is the unfavorable word. Yeah, it's for Saturn, sudden, Saturn, sorting out things. When someone shows this, I'm sorting things out. Yeah? When someone is holding a fist like this, they usually do not know how to raise their independence. Hence, when you hit somebody, you lose your direction. Startup City, boss speaking.